are not supposed to see that. What's up, guys? What's up, stream? What's up, chat? How we doing? Hope we doing good. We got a few topics to talk about tonight. Before we get to bed, before we catch some Z's. I hear my boy Terrion Arnold is out here tripping, out here kidnapping people like he not in the NFL. How you spell Terrion Arnold? My man, cornerback for the Detroit Lions, out here acting like he's not a cornerback for the Detroit Lions. I don't get it. I hate hearing stories like this, but sometimes, man, it's just hard for me to understand dudes' mindsets. Hard for me to understand what dudes be thinking out here, making millions of dollars and just wanting to make the wrong choices. Let's read what happened to Terrion Arnold. I remember making a video about this months ago. Then all of a sudden, just never heard anything about it. Now, if you know, with cases like this, when things just go silent, normally, that means they got your ass. That means they either gathering information up, or they already got the information. They just putting it, they just getting it down packed. Let's read this. This is going to tell us exactly what happened and how Terrion Arnold was involved. Jesus Christ, the full Terrion Arnold story, according to Tampa Bay police, is stunning. Police say this all started after Arnold and several others had property stolen from their Airbnb Arnold rented in Largo in early February. Investigators say Arnold believed some of the eventual victims were responsible, even though police later determined they were not involved in that theft. Hold on, what? On February 3rd, police say Arnold and Bokai Hilton, I don't know how to say your first name, brother, my bad, who investigators say helped coordinate the alleged setup, directed Ariana Del Valle and Jasmine Rendazzo to contact. It sounds like we know the ethnicity of these women. They wasn't white, and they definitely wasn't black. Anyways, Rendazzo to contact one of the victims and lure him into an apartment in Tampa. Okay, a setup. Oh my God. Goddamn. I guess a dude or some dudes got lured into an apartment by two beautiful Latinas. They thought they was about to get some ass or something, and then seen a goddamn cornerback for Detroit Lions. Like, what the hell? Anyways, I'm just playing. I don't think that happened. Around midnight on February 4th, investigators say the victims arrived at the apartment. Once they entered a bedroom, police say Christian Williams and Lindale Hudson, who had been hiding in a closet, jumped out, grabbed the victims, held them at gunpoint, and attacked them. God damn. Investigators say the incident was streamed to Arnold. So they was recording it? The incident was streamed to Arnold, Hilton, and Freddie Hughes while they were traveling to the apartment. Police also say there was a group chat involving the defendants. I don't understand why we doing crimes out here and got our phones on us. Why we doing crimes out here and texting other people while we doing the crime. I don't get it. I do not get it. Was a group chat for the defendants, and that Arnold and Hilton gave directions through the chat while the attack was happening. About an hour later, police say Arnold arrived at the apartment with Hilton, Hughes, and another person, and that they were directed them to go inside while the robbery was still going on. Investigators say property was stolen from the victims during the attack. At around 1:40 a.m., police say the victims were escorted out of the apartment by the armed suspects and forced them into the vehicle before leaving the scene. Police say Del Valle, Williams, and another individual then got into a vehicle driven by Arnold and left the area. Arnold was in the trenches. Rich guy, rich man, cornerback for the Detroit Lions. At the scene of the crime, doing the crime, helping out with the crime. The victims later reported the incident to the Tampa police and identified the suspects. After search warrants were executed and the investigation continued, detectives arrested multiple people in the case over the following weeks. Police say Arnold was the primary conspirator in the alleged robbery kidnapping plot. He turned himself in Wednesday night and is now facing 4 counts of kidnapping and 4 counts of robbery. This is just totally idiotic. I don't give a damn what Arnold thought he got taken from him. I don't care how much it cost. I don't care what it was. This is idiotic. I don't understand the thinking behind this. I wonder how many years he's facing. Ooh. My wish is my command. Terrion has been arrested in connection. Okay. Multiple felony charges that carry a maximum. Whoa. Sentenced to life in prison. Yo, Arnold, my man. You about to possibly spend the rest of your life in prison over $200,000? I think that's what it was for. What the stolen items supposedly was taken away from him. Look at you. This is just, oh my God, this is just sad. Am I focused? Yeah, this is just sad. What is going on with these people? Football players, NBA players, just people in sports, period, just want to be. What does clip say?
Like, I mean,
Tallahassee's not like that. Stop.
isn't it on the water?
What was it like growing up in Tallahassee?
3 things you're gonna do. You either gonna rap, you gonna hoop, you gonna play ball, or you gonna die. Like, I mean,
Tallahassee's not like that. Stop.
isn't it on the water? Is it like near the water? No, brother.
Terrion, Arnold High School.
Yeah, I went to Catholic high school though.
Oh my God. Okay, so don't ever. You're from the suburbs. What was it like growing up in Tallahassee?
3 things.
That is the mindset. Well, y'all know me and my thinking. I hope he do get his life in prison because he deserves it. Doing dumb shit like this. I don't feel no sympathy for anybody doing dumb shit, especially like kidnapping. Then at that, you kidnap the wrong people. This just doesn't make any sense to me. You kidnapped the wrong people? God. I ain't got no sympathy. Anyways, let's move on. Jesus Christ. I'm recording. I got that clip. This is just... Anyways, let's move on. Have y'all heard about... Well, first of all, LaMelo Ball is in trade talk rumors, which is just totally odd to me. I feel like the Hornets last year, yes, they lost the play-in game. No, they won the play-in game against the Heat, I think. And then they lost, okay, I think the Golden State or whatever it was. But it was kind of a successful season for the Hornets. They are on the up and up. And for some reason, just a couple hours ago, LaMelo Ball is in trade talks. What?
Told, and Ball had a strong finish to the season. It mirrored the Hornets' rise over the course of the last calendar year. Both sides have been in a good place. Ball does want to be in Charlotte, I'm told, but this is an organization fielding some aggressive offers. So if the price is met, he could very well be on the move. This is a developing story, potentially over the next 24, 48 hours. Multiple teams are strongly...
Look at the... Whoa, hold on, what is this? Anyways... Supposedly, LaMelo Ball unfollowed the Hornets. I don't know how people be following that, or how do we even know he even followed them in the first place. But if these trade rumors coming out, I'll be mad as hell too. Like, it's a reason why these trade rumors come out. It's not just coming out of thin air. It has some truth to it. And these organizations can keep it from coming out. Sometimes they just don't give a fuck. They just don't want to. One of the biggest teams in the NBA, the Los Angeles Lakers, traded for Luka Doncic, and we didn't hear nothing about it until the trade happened, until it was official. Late at night, and it just happened. Boom. Shocked the whole NBA world. Shocked the world. It was just crazy. These rumors don't have to come out. If they don't want the rumors to come out, they wouldn't. But sometimes they just don't give a fuck about these players like that. And it's just shameful. Like, you didn't hear anything like LaMelo didn't want to be in, Charlotte at all. Like, Jesus Christ. Is there any new information? Nah, don't look like it. This is ridiculous. Ooh, LaMelo with Anthony Edwards. That's not bad, really. I don't think that's bad. But then again, defense kind of stays the same on the perimeter with LaMelo. Even though LaMelo is like bigger than everybody else. Like, he's bigger than DiVincenzo, Dante, or whatever his name is, the white guy who injured himself in the playoffs. The guy they just paid all that money to, Simo, who went crazy against the Spurs in the playoffs, but I don't know. Anyways, my man LaVar Ball. Got a divorce from his wife. And I feel like nobody is talking about this like they should be. This is crazy to me. Last thing we heard about LaVar really was, his toes or whatever, his foot got cut off. But then didn't his wife have a stroke or something like that, and they was going through it for months? Like, I'm not sure why this is not being talked about, even though it just happened a couple hours ago, but still.
Go do something else, that's fine with me. With my wife, who Tina decided to go her own way. That's why you don't see her right here. But she want to go do something else, that's fine with me. We had our run. So even though she had the stroke and getting older, she would never be like, oh man, she was always beautiful in my eyes until you say, I want to go do something else. Now you're not as beautiful to me again. And the fact that if you decide to go this way, I'm going to go that way, that's fine.
That's deep.
It is what it is, man. And like I said, anytime you can find somebody you can stay in love with for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
God, married for 30 years. Listen, let me read what this guy said, responding to this post, basically. She had a stroke in like 2018, and he stayed and helped her with everything. But he lost his leg, and she dipped. Can't make it up. Legitimately feel bad for LaVar Ball. Now, I hate when stuff like that happens. Because I'm always on the end of, all right, just because I went through a sickness and then you help me out through that sickness, do I just got to stay with you forever now? Like, are we just, like, married or not? Do I just got to stick with you because you helped me in my sickness? I don't believe that you do. Am I a shitty person for that? Like, you was there when I was down bad, okay. But who knows? You could have been shitty after that now. Now you're just shitty to me because you think I'm just going to stick with you because you stuck me through that. No, that don't mean you can just treat me anyway. We don't know what happened in this relationship. He didn't explain in this. All he said was she just went, her own way. But people are, oh my God, he stuck through her, stuck with it, stuck through the marriage when she had a stroke. What was he supposed to do? Just leave? I don't understand. That's not a reason for somebody to leave because you had a stroke. God damn. Jesus Christ. But this is just odd to me. But shout out to LaVar. But one thing we can say is, like, she ain't a gold digger or nothing. She leaving at this age. I don't know. I don't understand leaving at this age. I ain't getting divorced at whatever age they is. I feel like it's just no goddamn point. We got to come to some sort of agreement. All our kids are old as hell. They grown. I mean, so we can come to some agreement, man. Divorce, what? What's the point? I wonder if she found somebody else. All right, now it's just too much of, I don't like this type of gossip like this. Shout out to LaVar Ball, though. If you don't know, today is the 30-year anniversary of Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt. Clap it up, clap it up. I need applause. I need a soundboard. We got to get a soundboard in here, guys. What?
Ha! Sicker than your average. Pop a twist cabbage off think stink. Niggas don't think shit. Stink pink gators.
Yeah, 30 years of reasonable doubt. Is there no sounds of this? What the hell? I really hope it's a new album coming from Jay.
Rock Nation as well as Apple Music. My name is Ebro. Young Guru's gonna take us on an excursion for the next little while. Y'all make some noise for our brother Young Guru, one of the greatest, one of the legends. Making sure quality control is in effect at all times. Thank y'all so much for coming through and celebrating.
Yes, I'm kind of young, but Jay-Z is my favorite rapper. I don't care what nobody says. He is the GOAT, the best to ever do it. Damn, they dropped a whole vinyl collection. Wow. Is this really for $1,000? Jeez. What's in it? All his albums? Yep, Reasonable Doubt all the way. Yep, all the way from Reasonable Doubt to 444. Jeez. That's cool. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I'll be down if I pay $1,000 for some goddamn music, though. Jay, you got me messed up. Jay, you got me bent. Think I'm about to do that. Aw. Anyways. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa, tired? Jesus. Every time I refresh Twitter, I think I'm going to see some. Oh my God, I thought that was confirmation that LaMelo was on Timberwolves. I was about to say, what the hell? This would not be the lineup, or would it? Yeah, you got to pay. You got to. If the Timberwolves get LaMelo Ball, you got to stick with Ayo being in the starting lineup. He is getting paid way too much money. Is Nas Reed still coming off the bench? This is a very, big and like long, kind of long lineup though. It's not bad. Nas Reed be coming off the bench, but I don't know about that, honestly. And then what would they be trading? Damn. Would the Timberwolves trade Nas Reed and another piece for LaMelo? I don't know if they got picks. I'm not sure. Damn. Aw, B Stu is out of here. I don't know what a BC replacement is. But damn, B Stu. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to B Stu. GTA 6, the pre-order was available today. I'm not sure why you pre-order. I didn't see the details that came with it. Oh my God, get this shit off of there. I'm not sure what came the details with pre-ordering it, but I wasn't moved to pre-order it simply because I'm broke as hell. But like, what's the point? I didn't see any news on it. Maybe you get some extra with the pre-order of GTA 6, but anyways, no matter what, GTA 6 is getting bought though, I'll tell you that much. Dun, 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 dun. Oh shit, that's me. Anyways, anything else going on? I'm rocking out the music, can't be here.
Okay, I'm reloaded. You motherfuckers, think you big time?
Big time.
Fucking with Jay-Z.
Back split ya. Fuck fist fights and lame scuffles. Pillowcase to your face, make the shell muffle. Shoot your daughter in the calf muscle.
Fuck a tussle. Nickel plated. Sprinkle coke on the floor. Make it drug related. Most hated. Can't fade it. While y'all pump Willie, I run up and stunt silly. Mad cause you scared. Mad and you sent your little mans to come kill me. But on the contrary, I passed the Max Millies, breathing soft on them. Have the paramedics breathing soft on them. What's your name? Who shot your mop toss like Sinatra? Man, goddamn, that's some rapping J and Big deal on that. Sheesh. I wonder who got the best. Who had the best verses on that song? Gotta go with Jay-Z. What is this?
Rocky Steps.
Everyone wants to know the details of Jay's hair transformation. Jay told me a few months ago he was planning on combing out his locks for the Philly show with the Roots. He wanted to do this in honor of his father. His name was Adnis Reeves, and his favorite sports team was from Philly. His dad used to rock a fro, so he wanted to rock a fro in his honor.
First lock.
Now, I wasn't all the way convinced that he would be able to comb out his locks, considering he had such thick, long wigs, and his hair had been locking for over 8 years. I thought it was always beautiful that the real reason Jay grew out his hair was to show Blue that her hair was like his hair. Let me rewind and tell you some backstory. Our daughter was about 5, and she wasn't feeling very confident about her hair at that time.
Why is this really interesting? What the hell?
When she told her father that, it inspired Jay to grow out his hair. We really wanted her to love and embrace every inch of her gorgeous curls. It also inspired Blue to be the voice of the award-winning book, Hair Love,
by Matthew A. Cherry,
as well as songs like Formation, Baby Hair and Afros, and Brown Skin Girl. And who would have thunk? All of this healthy hair could grow beyond that low-cut Caesar with the deep waves.
What you doing, Blue?
I'm tangling his hair.
Thank you, baby.
This is history in the making.
The 5-year-old Blue had no idea that her father's hair had texture like hers.
Beautiful, beautiful. Good morning. It's day 2 of removing Jay's locks.
Now,
you know,
Jay,
it's crazy, and I've always thought this, man. Black people and our hair is beautiful. First of all, let's just say that, get that out the way. But the way we treat our hair sometimes is kind of sickening. It goes to the professional look and all that type of stuff. If you got a suit on and you go into a interview, kind of even having your hair like mine is kind of not professional. So with that being said, that trickles down into that's not a good look. You should change your hair. Having dreadlocks or even the wigs, which is goddamn extra not professional, at an interview is looked down upon, especially by black people. We are not as proud of our hair as we pretend to be. That's what I think. When it comes to like figures like a Jay-Z that wears his wigs like he was for all these years, it's important. And I'm normally not on that side where you gotta see celebrities and rappers and all these people do certain things for black people to get it, and it just needs to be seen. No, I feel like it should just already be in us. We know we beautiful. We know we are. We know we have. But it has to be seen, because some black people just don't know. Some black women just don't know. There's black women out here still wearing weave in their head, which I do not understand. I will never understand. I was with one girl. She wore weave, here and there. I'm like, girl, what the fuck? What are you doing? What are you doing this for? Your natural hair is beautiful. And if you can do your natural hair however you want to do it to your liking, and it's going to be beautiful. You don't need this fake hair in your head. It just doesn't make sense. It's kind of sort of like makeup, but not kind of sort of like makeup, because I don't know. For some reason, I understand makeup. I don't know. I don't look at it the same as weave. Weave just sickens me. It just would never make sense to me at all.
Took better care of his hair than any person I know. He gets his hair washed religiously. And honestly, has been one of Sacred's most loyal customers.
What you got going over here? got that Indian in my family.
He does.
Cherokee. That ain't nothing but no Cherokee.
His hairstylist was Nakia Collins, and I believe that Jay's commitment to consistency was key in nurturing and maintaining the health of his hair using only Sacred products for so many years. And it was in immaculate condition, which made a huge contribution to our ability to retain so much of his fullness, length, and his thickness while combing out. 8 years of locks. Now, we all naturally shed 50 to 150 strands a day. So imagine almost 9 years of locked hair.
You look so handsome.
Now, I was pretty obsessed with Jay's locks. Honestly, I didn't really want him to cut them. There's a lot of memories stored in locks. Locks can be like antennas, connecting us to frequencies and energies. Hair grows, people grow, so the transformation can be emotional.
Get the detangling spray.
And she sprayed in my ear.
We started at the bottom of the lock and worked our way higher and higher until we got to the base, which was the hardest to detangle.
We're using 3. You know, this is totally locked. And I'm gonna put the comb. Look.
Yeah, you got a miracle comb.
The Sacred tools were fantastic, especially the parting tail comb.
This is a secret weapon. It helps to have this because you're able to kind of grip.
Sometimes we detangled in a diagonal line.
Remember, all of this is locked like that. I started it sideways.
Sometimes we used our hands. Sometimes we used the brush to really work the products into larger sections of the hair. We mixed the detangling spray with the moisturizing deep conditioner and our moisture sealing lotion. It made it very slippery, and it gave us the right amount of water, oil, and hydration to detangle. We used the hair and scalp balm to break down the buildup, which was the bomb. There were times I massaged his hair with my hands for about an hour, sometimes 2 hours for each wick, until I could gradually separate his hair with my finger. It was always a great accomplishment when you can finally break that wick apart and get access to go through one lock at a time. Once his hair was fully saturated, we'd sometimes use a steamer to help the products penetrate deeper into the hair, restoring moisture and hydration. Then it became even easier.
This is day 5. Getting my hair combed out. Went through it. Opened it up. It's not for the faint of heart. Day 5.
I think the key ingredients are patience and love. When it got challenging, we just used more products. And I found that you didn't have to be as aggressive, and you could just let the products do some of the work. Some nights we left the product in overnight, especially on the roots where it was difficult to detangle. It wasn't just one person that removed his locks. It was a family affair.
Beautiful daughter came to help out.
I'm gonna be an influencer. We're using all of the blue products.
Working on a good one now.
Shout out to the H-Town loctician who helped start the process with us, and to Blue and every hand that contributed to this process. By the end, we kept getting better at our own individual techniques.
Sir taught us.
Okay.
It doesn't
Check
hurt.
out that technique.
I really admire Jay's patience. After 6 days of removing his locks, we spent another day detangling and really deep conditioning.
Hey, let's go.
I blow dried his hair, trimmed his ends before we washed it. Then Letty gave him his cornrows.
This is our wrap and set foam. We're gonna put this on his cornrows.
And used our oil, our balm, and moisture sealing lotion for his braid down and his do-rag. And on show day, his fro was beautiful from start to finish. I want to thank Jay for trusting Sacred on his hair journey. He is forever the blueprint.
Yo, that shit was goddamn beautiful. And I can't believe I just sat there and watched that whole thing. I ain't know how, Jay-Z's hair can be that interesting. I ain't gonna lie. Jesus, man. Jesus. Listen, that might be the stream, guys. I just wanted to get on here and talk a little bit. That's about it. Probably upload a video about Terrion Ware. But I'm gonna get some sleep, man. I'll see you guys later.